So the reason for our difference is essentially that we're based around engineering. So the company is heavily swayed towards the engineering stance. So we have a small sales team, we have a small administration team, and the majority of the team are focused on either building the boxes, experimenting on the boxes, making applications for the boxes, and generally ensuring that the products that we promote are tested and provide value for money. We are worldwide based, so there's lots of different locations that you can see there, all the way through to India. But again, the key thing from our perspective is that we have application engineers on site, part of our team, that are working within cancer research and image recognition, within computational fluid dynamics, within finance, so we have our own quant as part of our team. And what that allows us to do is test all new technologies that come to market and then provide solutions that are based around the best benefit for the customer. I'll come on to one of the really strong benefits that we have moving on first. So we have a storage reference architecture that sits behind Graphcore. The key thing to get from this slide is that all of the interconnects allow for a very fast solution to be delivered. So we have top of rack strip switches that are 100 gigabytes. We have multiple MLAC switches between each of the nodes, and that allows maximum throughput. We've worked with Graphcore on a number of different occasions. One of the ones that we can talk about publicly is Genomics England. Graphcore installed the solution that's now grown to over 77 petabytes of storage, and we provided the private cloud infrastructure that was all based on Supermicro compute. This was incredibly efficient and effective, with the Weka solution providing 10 times speed up on the storage side of the case, and with ours doubling the performance that they were receiving from compute and reducing the cost to 1/7. So it paid for itself within less than a year. Graphcore we've been working with for around 5 years now. Right from the very early instances of IPUs. And I guess the key thing to draw from is that they're an engineering company that are continuing to develop the product they're providing. So in a short time, we're now onto the third iteration of the IPU, and it's built on an incredibly technically difficult technology that they developed with the TSMC lab fabrications, and that allows them to produce around 40% extra benefit over the last iteration of the IPU, and around 16% of the power requirement. So it's very efficient. There are certain workloads that it's absolutely rapid. And two of the key areas that it works well with at the moment are PyTorch, and they've also recently developed a number of different applications for their own software tools. This is what a solution could look like. So this is the BIOS 64 reference architecture. So that sits in a rack, delivering close to 22.4 petaflops of AI performance. Marry that with performance from the Weka storage, and you have something that can deliver incredibly fast time to market solutions for drug discovery, for any form of algorithm that is based around BERT, which is incredibly efficient at working with. NLP is another good use of it.
So there's no GPU in this rack?
There's no GPU in the rack. GPU is a banned word in this rack.
Okay.
so Graphcore have the IPU. And that's, as I say, it's based on incredibly good technology, and the design of it has been purely focused to provide the performance of AI metric that you see from it.
I can answer any questions about the IPU.
Yeah, so we deliver it as a solution, as a turnkey solution. It's based on Supermicro product. There's risk management switches, which I was talking about earlier, and you've got 8 sets of 160 Gen 4 NVMe, which serves a record store. All of the cables delivered interconnect, and something that you could just switch on and operate. So I guess in summary, the things that I really wanted to talk about are the new IPUs deliver somewhere in the region of 50% performance improvement on the last generation, with a reduction of 16% in power usage. They have extensively developed their own software ecosystem, and that was something that was kind of lacking in the first 1 or 2 years, but over the past year they've made leaps and bounds into that. Weka delivers astonishing performance. The performance that we've seen Genomics England when we were doing our pre-test